Hey, I'm Joseph Shannon, and I am a rhythm guitar player and backup singer for Otherworld. I thought to make this video because I just changed my rig up a little bit, and it might be interesting to some of you people. Let me know. So to start off, we have my favorite guitar, the Fender Telecaster. This is the first guitar that I actually bought myself, and I just love how Fenders play. That's a big between me and Connor. He is very much a Gibson guy. Um, I am very much a Fender guy. I plan to make some in the future, but I'll let you know. We go from the Fender Telecaster to a wireless Line 6, and then obviously, wirelessly it goes to the receiver. And from there, that's just normal, standard guitar, and then wireless. I would go to, like any guitarist, just a regular pedal board. Have my tuner, a delay, and a chorus, and stuff like that. But it just wasn't colorful enough for me. I'd have to buy whole new pedals and figure out which order to put them in to be able to really get a sound I was wanting if I wanted to be more creative. And I don't just want to go and buy pedals so I can test them out, and then it doesn't work with our set. It sounds different in my amp than it does at like Guitar Center or something like that. So instead, Connor told me about the four cable method with a Pod HD 500X, which I have. And I usually use it at home and for recording and making weird sounds that I can all do in studio. But I never thought about plugging it into a tube head amp because I really like the sound of tubes and I don't really want to mess that up in any way. But from the videos I've seen on YouTube and that he showed me and that I've looked up myself, it didn't seem like it was really messing with the sound that much. And so I tried it out, and I must have been doing it wrong because it just lost the ass. The bottom half was just gone. So I didn't like how that sounded to me. But then I did some more research and I found out that some people just plug it directly into the front of the amp like you would any pedal board. And so just treating it like an actual pedal board. And so I tried that, and after some tweaking, there's some settings that I had to go through, which I probably could have done with doing the four cable method, but I'm using three cables now instead of what was five. Um, it's sounded pretty good to me. I like it. I like where I'm at so far. So I'm going to the Pod HD 500X straight from my wireless. And then from the line out on my pod, I'm going straight into the front of the amp, which is a 50 watt 5150 EVH. And I really didn't want to mess with that sound because I really, really like that amp. Connor, you win on that one. That was great move. Great move. I'm looking for one. And then, upon doing a little bit more research, I found out that if I use a MIDI cable from the pod plugged into the back of the amp, I also don't need a foot switch anymore. So I can control which channel I'm on using the Pod HD 500X, which is pretty awesome because now all I have is in front of me is literally just the pod into the amp, and that's it. I have to worry about plugging three things in and making sure this has power. Which, especially when you play live, is just you want to get rid of as many variables as possible. You want to make sure that I can plug in and play and get ready to go. I'm still going to have my pedal board as a backup, but this is going to be my main. And just in case something happens to where, if it's, God forbid, gets rained on or, something like that and it starts wigging out, then I can always plug in the old pedal board system and be right as rain. So then, now to demonstrate what this thing can do and how it's not really robbing a lot of the tone, even though I don't have a studio mic that I can plug in and record right here. I'm going to try and let's see what it sounds like. Thank you for watching and sticking around to the end of the video. Like, subscribe, the notification bell, something with that. Leave a comment, share it. Basically everything under this video, just do that. Except the dislike button. Don't do that one. Save it to a playlist. Send it to your friends. Send it to your enemies. Everyone. Just get it out there. Just do. I'm Joseph with Otherworld. Thank you. I'm gonna have to edit a lot.